Chennai Live, Radio Redefined.
Chennai Live.
This is a repeat broadcast on Chennai Live.
Hello and welcome to Chennai Live. My name is Rajiv, and this evening, my friends, we view the world very, very differently. Now, the world that I see and the world that you see is the same, but we view it very, very differently. There's a big difference between what you see and how you view it. Now, the world that decides the outside world is actually the world that is within. How we perceive things, how we look at things makes a huge difference between our happiness, our success, our understanding, and our own perception of life. Now, of course, we've been flooded with so many videos on YouTube and social media that talk about self-help, self-improvement, self-motivation, self-guidance. But sometimes you wonder, do you actually need all of this, and how long, how sustainable is this? So today with me is someone who is a spiritual life coach. He's also a self-love coach. He's a music performer, and also he helps people raise their vibrations. Now it sounds really, really great. Maybe this man can make your life so much more better, but hold on. Along with all these emotions and vibrations, one requires proof, evidence, science, and logic. Nothing works on pure magic is a belief of a lot of people. So please let me introduce to you to talk a lot about life and the world within us. We have with us Krishwan. Hi Krishwan, how are you?
Good, Rajiv. Good to be here. How are you?
Lovely to have you here. Now you're someone, I've spoken to you for a few minutes before we went on air, Krishwan, and you use this word vibration, vibration, vibration. Before we talk about spiritual side, before we talk about self-healing, we talk about things of overcoming love and fear. I want to ask you, what is this vibration that you're talking about? Is it controllable, uncontrollable? Is it a space or is it a person?
It's like on a molecular level, we are all vibration on a quantum level. It's like protons, neutrons, electrons, then quarks and gluons. And in that is vibration, is energy. It's all energy based. Like when I'm talking to you right now, there are molecules reaching your ear, right? So a part of me is actually in you. And when you're talking to me, a part of you is actually in me. So who am I anymore?
A part of me is with you, yeah.
Yeah, so am I Rajiv? Am I 20% Rajiv, 80% Krishwan, or 100% Krishwan? When I go out of this place and meet different people, what's happening? Who am I? So we are constantly connected. We are constantly connected through these molecules and this energy that is the basis of this molecule. On a quantum level, you can also check out like a double slit experiment on Google or the delayed double slit experiment on Google, and these would show you that the observer is starting to create his reality. I won't go much into it. I'm not so much of a science buff, but you can check it out for yourselves, right? So this energy is connecting all of us, and a lot of times, like we are unknowingly tuned into it. So if we choose to have our own energy and own vibration, and if we choose to tune into our own energy and own vibration, we can slowly start creating the reality that we want to have. By regulating our thoughts, by regulating who we are, by regulating what we are, by regulating what energy we choose to be. A rich person gets richer because he's always thinking about richer things that are coming to him. A poor person is still in that lack vibration.
He's thinking poverty.
Yes, he's thinking poverty, and yes, his reality is reflecting it back to him, and it's serving as a confirmation for him.
You know, I get what you're saying, Krishwan, but it's very nice of what, what you're trying to say is what you think is what you become. Correct?
Yes.
But what you see is what you think.
More like who you are is what you start becoming.
Exactly.
Including your limiting beliefs, all your
beliefs. So who you
beliefs.
are is basically what you think and how you act. Am I right? Who you are is what you become. Who are you? Your thoughts and your reactions.
Not just what you think, but what you are believing, what your mom and dad have told you, what you've ingrained in yourself, what the society has told you, all these things.
But the problem here is the society has not told you all great things. They always tell you that don't try too much, don't achieve too much, don't go too much, don't risk too much, don't overthink, don't be over ambitious. That's what society has taught you. So sometimes you need to break these beliefs of what society tells you is the possible, and break that and show them that you go beyond that. So society and your family teachings is not limitation. These are, you're telling you this is what you can do, and that's the brink of it. You need to break all of that.
it's a form of reality that you've created through them.
Exactly, yeah.
But if you want to create a reality different to it, you have to choose to start understanding what you have already taken in, and choose to break those. And this is not for everybody. If a person still wants to go to work and get his 9 to 5 job done, that's cool. If he's living a good life, you can choose. This is not for you, really, honestly. This is for how do you say? But this is the thing. The pattern that you're going through will keep repeating again and again and again, because it's again a reflection of who you're choosing to be. So if there's something painful constantly going on in your life, like let's say failed relationships, one after the other, keeps coming happening, then at that point you want to question and ask, what the hell is happening? What is going on over here? And you want to change that. You truly want to change that, because you do not want another failed relationship. You do not want to go through that same pattern again and again and again. So at that point, you want to change your relationship, as in you want to change some limiting belief system that has been constricted in your mind in the past, in order to move to something better, in order to shift yourself to something better.
So how do you change that limiting belief? Is it the way you speak to people? Is it the way you think? Is it the way you tell yourself? Is it affirmation? Is it visualization?
Awareness. Awareness of everything that's happening around you and within you. How you are feeling. This is the good part. This is the very good part. Your body has an inner guidance system. It's always telling you what is good and what is bad. What is good and what is bad. But we have forgotten that. We don't even have touch. Many of us don't even have touch with that. Not all of us, I'll say many of us don't even have touch with that. And, Mama told me to do this. Papa told me to do this. The teacher from there, he's got a PhD. He told me to do that. The point is, they're telling from their perspectives, but they have gone through their life cycles, and they have gone through their lives, and their lives could also be different things. Maybe their brother was not in good terms with them, or their sister, they could have a lack of self-love, and they are telling from their perspectives, right? So that is only a filtered opinion, but your body knows what you want, and it's different for different people. You're here, you're running this thing right here, and your body in a way has told you, because you like it, you want to do it more and more. I like talking like this, I like helping people, I like seeing their mind blown up after listening to this, or hear them be like, haha, whatever. So this intuition is within your body, and you can tune into your intuition. It just takes practice, because we have not. It's like if you see somebody walk every day, and when you're a baby, you're seeing people walk, and so you observe it. Then you try walking, and then you fall down, and then you walk again, then you fall down. Now you can walk properly. Now once you reach a particular age, you can walk. So that happens just because of practice.
Correct.
So the more we tune into there is an inner guidance system, and it's screaming, Chris, take this decision, don't take this decision, take this decision. But we have just shut it down for a long time. If we tune into that
noise inside is very confusing. I'll tell you why. Allow me to speak. Number one, is it intuition? Is it fear? Or is it desire and ambition that's talking within you? That's very, very different. Now, if I'm going to stand at the cliff, okay, what's my intuition saying? What's fear saying? And what's ambition saying? They're three different things. How do you decipher what is the intuition call? What is the voice of intuition? And also when you use this word self-love, that's a word that people have heard but really have not understood. What is self-love? How do you love yourself in a zone of continuous rejection, failure, doubt and defeat? We'll ask you these questions, Krishwan, in just a bit after a couple of tracks, so stay locked in. This is Chennai Live. My name
Don't you wanna spend the night and paint the sky? I'm crossing borders, feeling high. You can't deny when I look into your eyes. Time passes by, your face all around you, and sun goes up for you. Every day I think about you all
time.
We're playing all the new songs you
I'm
want.
Savita, I'm a life and business coach and the host of the Success with Savita podcast, where we interview rockstar female entrepreneurs, CEOs, founders, innovators, creators, and ask them to share with us their secrets and strategies so you can create a wildly successful life and business. Join me now only on Chennai Live. I add life to Chennai.
The music sounds better. 104.8. 104.8. Chennai Live. Really something, isn't it?
With the pedal on the metal, put a brake on the tension. Burn out all your worries, strapping through the drive session. We can't forget to mention it's Rajiv on the mic, the king of the booth, here to liven up your night. This is Rajiv.
Self-love, self-improvement, self-development. These are words that we've heard so many people speak about. And the beauty about this is everyone claims to be, you know what, I'm a life coach, I'm a spiritual coach, I'm a self-development coach, personality development coach. Now, before we talk to Krishwan, I'm not doubting your knowledge at all, Krishwan. I mean, I've heard the way you perceive life. But your perception and people's perception of a life coach is very different. What qualifies one to be a life coach? Don't tell me it's life itself, because then everyone above the age of 60 would be a life coach. So what is that? Or who's a life coach?
It's life itself. It's life itself. I'm sorry, but I have to tell you this. Because of the fact that who you are, see, you could not be a life coach, you could be a carpenter, alright? But your passion for it determines what it is. And then you take action based upon that in order to achieve whatever you want to achieve. You need a degree or a certification or whatever it is. But it is really your life itself. It is who you want to be on a core level. What you want to give as a value to the world on a core level. You are Rajiv. I am Krishwan. We are not the same. You're born as Rajiv. You're here to do something. I'm here being Krishwan. And the more Krishwan I am, the more I know who I am. And that can be termed as a life coach. Sometimes in a year it may not even be a life coach. It may be an entrepreneur, right? So there is no particular label as to who we are choosing to be. We're just choosing to be ourselves.
Yeah, I mean, you are 100% Krishwan now. A bit of Rajiv might be the vibrations, the molecules that I'm sending out to you, but people want to know who's Krishwan. Now, if I was to ask you, or if I was to ask myself and give an answer, who's a life coach? I think everyone is a student of life. We've heard this, right? Everything in life teaches you lessons at every phase of life. Someone who explains their phases as to what happened, what they learned, and maybe lessons from it becomes a life coach. There is no graduate, there's no certificate, there's no medal. Anyone who expresses what life has taught them in the best way becomes a life coach.
As long as you think you're able to give that value, and when you start giving that value and people want to pay you for it.
Yeah. Money is an important part for a qualification. Yeah.
I mean, it's that abundance mentality should also be there in order for you to receive the money.
Exactly.
All right?
Exactly.
But if you know you're creating the value and you're seeing people want it and you want to give it, that makes you who you are.
Absolutely right. Well said. Now talk to me about this inner voice. Right? Today when a kid wants ice cream, or a person who's not supposed to do something feels like doing it, they say, oh, this is my intuition. This is my inner voice. Let that inner voice not be misguiding you, correct? So how do you know which is your voice of fear, which is the voice of desire? It could be good, it could be bad. Which is the intuition voice?
And you mentioned ambition as well.
Ambition as well.
So ambition is not bad. We're here to create, we are here to be ourselves, we're here to do different things. So ambition is good.
Absolutely.
Alright? And how do you differentiate fear? And how do you differentiate your intuition? And how do you differentiate the thoughts that are coming in and just pointless? Because of the fact that they're pointless. Because of the fact that they don't feel good. Because of the fact that you don't want to have them. Because of the fact that you know that this is something that I don't need to have, and you just have a feeling of unease. Dis-ease, unease. Even when you get a disease, it is something that your body's screaming at you saying, Chris, I don't want to be here. There's something that needs to be changed. There's something that needs to change. Either your lifestyle or the way you're handling things or self-love or something like that needs to be changed. So when you're getting fearful thoughts, they're not the reason, but they are good. Remember, they're good because everything is good. There is no bad. It's positives and positive lessons. What is negatives? I don't know. All right? Because the fearful thoughts are helping you see what is causing that thing that you are not. You're doing something that you are not. And those fearful thoughts and those anxiety thoughts and the stress thoughts are literally saying, Chris, wake up. You have to see something. You want to be yourself. I know that. But why are they there? They're there to help you out. They're literally there to tell you you don't want it. If somebody takes a knife and cuts your hand, you don't want that. So how does a fearful thought feel? It doesn't feel good. But how does an intuition feel? I feel intuition to eat ice cream right now. Go eat an ice cream. I feel intuition to watch Netflix and have some chips. Go watch Netflix and have some chips.
I feel like taking revenge. I feel like shouting at that person.
You know what?
Yeah.
This is a sensitive topic, I understand. But at that point of time, if you feel a slight bit of revenge and you actually have to take it, I would actually say do it. Because of the fact that in your
that's not something you'll hear from a spiritual life.
I'll tell you why. It's because of the fact that when you do it, you're in the place of least resistance.
Correct.
And that is the vibration that they have been manifesting. Even if you are not doing it, someone else will do it for them because they are in that vibration of doing it. So you're just playing a role in that part. You know, and if you don't feel good doing it, don't do it. I get that. But at that particular point of time, if you want to do something small for that thing, do it. Don't feel bad about it. This feeling of bad has come from people telling you how you have to behave. That's not it. Like when a lion kills a deer, the deer is not having a conversation with the lion. You understand what I'm saying? No, this is bad, this is not good. No, it's just instinctively happening because that's the energy, that's the vibrational match that's going on there.
So are you saying, Krishwan, I will allow you to take this course direction, of course, but I need to ask you, this is the process of self-love. Correct. I am a man who stands completely for self-love, provided that self-love doesn't hamper an outsider or hurt someone else or destruct or object to someone else's desires or dreams or ambitions or love or care or family. So, according to you, what is self-love then? Is it only loving yourself, or also it is keeping consideration of the other people at the receiving end or at the bargain's end?
I say this, like when you order a Domino's pizza or any pizza you like for yourself, if you take...
Has Domino's paid you for this interview? Because they haven't paid me for sure.
Not yet. But if you order a pizza and you get it home and you give away all the slices of the pizza, right? Next day you're left starving and you can't get up and again order pizza and again share it away. Share it to all the people that you know. So what's happening there? It's like literally you're self-sacrificing. You're giving everything that you have, but next day you don't even have the energy to get up because you're starving. Last night you didn't eat anything. You ordered one pizza, you gave it all away. You didn't eat anything. You're left starving. What is that? Lack of self-love, right? So it's an example. And what I'm trying to say here is self-love is important because you have to fill your cup first. You fill your cup fully, and the overflow that is coming outside the cup, feel free to share it, feel free to keep it. There is no obligation. You have to help the lady on the street. There is no obligation to it. But when you do so, obviously, yes, you'll feel good. You'll feel good helping. Sometimes you may not feel good because you feel like you're in a lack of money and you don't want to help somebody else. At that time, you don't have to help somebody else.
Correct. Understood. So
this self-love is coming from this point of first filling your body, loving your body, giving all the possible love that you can to yourself in any means, manners, and possible. Even if you don't have money in your bank account, you can have tons of self-love, and because you understand, if you understand that abundance is everywhere, I can connect to this abundance, and this is just a rotating process. It will keep happening. Abundance will keep coming. So I can happily take this 10 rupees and give it away to somebody else, or 100 rupees and give it to somebody else, and I don't have to worry about it. That's also coming from a power of self-love, because you love yourself and you understand everything, and you're so in this happy moment that you want to spread that happiness, and you're doing it out of the love for yourself. You're doing it also because you're getting a reaction back, and that reaction is even further increasing and helping your vibration stay afloat as a happy vibration, as a vibration you choose to be, you want to be. Isn't that even self-love, helping somebody else?
Good point of view. It is a very interesting point of view. Talking and sticking to the possibility and self-love in an angle, abundance in an angle, is also this thing of manifestation. Correct. Because we believe that there's so much that we can do, so much of joy that we can achieve, so much of money, so much of success. Every dream can become a reality. We'll ask you this one question which everyone has heard of. How is it possible? Is that a formula? Is that a connection? Is that vibration? Is that energy? What is manifestation? And give me one formula how to achieve what you believe. Give me a time frame. Give me a method. That's what people want. Today's world is like this much time, this much result. They want that. We'll ask you what is manifestation, how does it work, and can you and me do this as well? We talk about this in great detail. With me is Krishwan, who is a spiritual life coach and a self-love coach. Stay locked in. This.
You come to my place late at night, and I don't wanna say goodbye. Why you keep me guessing? And I cry and I cry and I cry. I cry for love that is not even mine. And I cry and I cry and I cry. I cry for you, baby, 'cause you should be mine. There's nothing that I wouldn't do. It's time I go to bed, I think of you. I keep waiting in line. Why? And I cry and I cry and I cry. I cry for love that is not even mine. And I cry and I cry and I cry. I cry for you, baby, 'cause you should be mine. It's not your fault or mine, but we rely. I wanna say goodbye, but not tonight, 'cause you and I were synchronized like two birds in the sky. And I cry and I cry and I cry. I cry for love that is not even mine. And I cry and I cry and I cry. I cry for you, baby, 'cause you should be mine.
Play the best hits all the time. All the time.
Chennai Live. You're listening to
I'm sorry.
3, 2, 1.
Chennai Live.
Really something, isn't it?
With the pedal on the metal, put a brake on the tension. Burn out all your worries, strap into the drive session. We can't forget to mention it's Rajiv on the mic, the king of the booth, here to liven up your night. This is Rajiv.
Eventually, what you say, what you don't say, what you hear, what you don't want to hear, and what you believe, what you pray, what you wish, what you desire, everything is for one purpose: manifestation. You want to achieve that one thing that you've set out to do. It could be a happy relationship, it could be money, it could be corporate success, it could be health and happiness, well-being, whatever that could be. People have heard that, in the morning you visualize and things will come true. You keep talking to yourself every few hours in a day. Tell yourself that this is not going to happen. Behave and believe that it's already happened, and that will manifest. Miraculously, the universe is listening to you. I've heard this, and I must be honest, I've felt this as well. But is this feeling just for a few moments, or is this sustainable? What is manifestation? We'll ask Krishwan, who believes that he's in complete control of the universe, at least complete control of his universe. Yes, Krishwan, tell me about this. What is manifestation?
Literally having what you want, right? You
That's
want
so
something-
simply said. Is it simple to achieve?
It is if you put the word to it. It is if you are self-aware. It is if you understand that you want to be a particular person and not be the person you were. You understand what I'm saying? Manifestation is, I want to manifest a house in Beverly Hills. Really, like literally, I have the picture of it on my phone, but I understand it's mine. It's actually on Keller Williams. It's a website that puts the picture on it, and I'm having that. It's going to be mine. But this is the thing. When you're moving to your manifestations, there are a lot of limiting belief systems. So how do you do your manifestations? First, I'll address that probably. Is whatever you want. Don't stop yourself. You want this, you want that, and you genuinely want it. You genuinely want it. You know, it's not like you want it out of ego. You want it because your friend has it. You want it because of that. No. You want to experience it. You want to genuinely experience it. Visualize that. Write it down. Or just see it. That's it. And then you can. Why they tell you to let go is because of the fact that when you continuously start thinking about something, a normal person would also have these negative thoughts come in.
Correct.
So these negative thoughts
attachment comes with fear and wishes and.
So these negative thoughts act as resistance to your manifestations. So that's why they say let it go. Let the universe bring it to you whenever it has to happen, right? But again, if you're aware that that is resistance and that is pushing against it, then it is important for you to slowly break those resistant pieces. Like resistant pieces means what? A negative thought saying no, it cannot be possible. No, the cost for that Beverly Hills mansion is like $40 million and I don't even know the price of the Beverly Hills mansion. The price is not even important, but I know it's gonna come. You understand what I'm saying? This manifested.
How long will we live in this hope and faith that things will come by? Because I tell you what, in practical reality, you're talking about a house that you don't depend on. Allow me to discuss, please. You're talking about this Beverly Hills house, which is your dream, your desire, your goal, your vision of life. Your life or your family's life doesn't depend on that. I'm talking also about stories of a person who's lost his job, someone who's living in poverty, someone who doesn't have 3 meals a day, someone who has a failed relationship, someone whose marriage is on the rocks. When it comes to this, how long will you keep manifesting and just hoping and saying one day it will happen? You want to know it should happen now. Life has a time frame. It's not endless. The journey of life is endless, but this life has a time frame. Right? So how do you judge like this? I need it now.
The more you think of that lack, the more it won't come. As in, the more you're thinking about when is it going to come, how is it going to come, what is going to manifest, it's not going to manifest. You talked about all those people who were like on the street not able to get it, because the first thing that they need is not manifestation. The first thing that they need is a good peace of mind, because they are already bundled with thoughts that are showing up as their reality, and it's no point, right? I mean, if they are fine where they are, if they're happily playing cricket or whatever they're doing, then that's cool. But if they are not, then that is the first thing that you want to see. That is the first thing that you want to help them out with, awareness of what is why these reality, because in their realities things are attacking them.
Right.
And that attacking is happening because of their constant thought process and it confirming it again and again and again. Let's go beyond that. If let's say somebody has the awareness of all these thoughts and somebody knows how to stop this resistant thoughts. Like if it's a negative thought, I don't have to process it. If it's a thought I want, I process it. From there, manifesting, I would say if you want to start manifesting with smaller things. It's again practice. It's again practice. Example, like a coffee. Like I manifest Coke bottles, and suddenly somebody keep a Coke bottle in the fridge. Like my dad or my mom would just keep a Coke bottle in the fridge. I'd be like, oh, there's a Coke. I'd be walking in this thing, and suddenly I feel like buying a Coke, but something would tell me, no, it's at home. Just don't worry about it. And then, because I would want a Coke, I want that desire of having a Coke, but I would know to also trust the process and just let it happen.
How I wish everyone's wishes were like your Coke. Really, I wish.
This is the thing. Everyone's wishes can be true. I will tell you this with 1000% guarantee. It can be true if you choose to have it to be true. If you choose to start focusing and you push away the resistance. I'm here sitting right now talking in front of you. I manifested this. I manifested this from manifesting smaller things. It is happening in the flow. So if I can do it, I've been in debt, I've been in troubled relationships, I've been in all kinds of stuff as well. But if I can do it, I'm also human. I just have a brain, and you have a brain too. We are similar in like a million ways. So if I can do it, you can do it too. The point is, when you manifest, you think about it, and that your resistances is what you need to pay attention on. There is a lot of healing going on, before you try to manifest. And it's not that you can't start manifesting. Some people are just born manifestors, like Scorpio people are really born manifestors. They just get it done. And that's because, why? Because they're focusing on that, focus on that.
Some people achieve it very, very naturally because they've always had this power.
The momentum towards it is not being attacked by other resisting thoughts.
Correct, understood. Very well said.
That is all you need to do to manifest. That is all. And you need to stay in the happy moment after moment after moment after moment. Because the vibration of your happy moment is a vibration that will lead you to that house in Beverly Hills. When you find that house in Beverly Hills, you're not going to be sad or upset. You're going to be jumping with laughter and joy. If you're jumping with laughter and joy right now, that vibration will lead you to that vibration of the manifestation. So it's more like a vibration. Think of it like a vibrational universe. Look at everybody that you're seeing, this mic as energy, molecules. And see how this vibration helps you or doesn't help you. And choose the vibrations that help you. Choose the vibrations that you are in sync with, you want to be with. You see your manifestation happening in the same vibration. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course. Very nice you said. I'm waiting for that day when you go to Beverly Hills and cut the ribbon in your house. I'll be with you. What do you mean call me? I can be with you, dude. Okay. You know what? You make life look a lot more nicer, happy, optimistic, which is the way everyone else should see life. But we're asking you questions about the fear, the limiting beliefs. How do we let go of that? Is it like you sit early in the mornings at 4 o'clock and start thinking to yourself? Is it during the day you talk to yourself? Are there writings? Are there pictures you see? We'll ask you how to break these limiting beliefs and create this vision that is not movable. We'll ask you this in just a bit. With me is Krishwan, a spiritual life coach and a self-love coach who believes that life can be exactly what you want it to happen, and not life doesn't happen to you, you happen to life. We'll talk about this. Stay locked in, please.
The bigger, better hits on Chennai Live.
Hi everyone, you're watching Reach Out. My name is Ovi, and you probably remember me for a program that you and I grew up together in, and it's called Reach Out. People have been talking to me and asking me to get in touch. I want to talk to you. I want to get to know you. I want to know what's happening. It's been so long, and so I chose one of my favorite mediums to do so, and that is radio. So I'm here at Chennai Live, and you can get in touch with me and we can talk about some cool stuff every day, Monday to Friday, in the mornings, Surusurupa, as soon as you wake up from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. only on Metro Mornings on Chennai Live. Seekirama call pannu machaan, kaathitirukka, because you and me, we're going to get crazy. I add life to Chennai.
The station that explodes all over your radio.
Chennai Live.
Something, isn't it?
With the pedal on the metal, put a brake on the tension. Burn out all your worries, strap into the drive session. We can't forget to mention it's Rajiv on the mic, the king of the booth, here to liven up your night. This is Rajiv.
This is Chennai Live 104.8 and my name is Rajiv. How convenient and how easy and how lovely life would be if we could just think of what we want, and in good time, in real time, at the right time, things will happen. How wonderful life would be, right? But what if I tell you that's how wonderful life is, not would be. It's all in your hand, your eyes, your mind, your perception of making things happen. It doesn't require so much of talent, so much of hard work, so much of effort. It doesn't require all of that. It just requires this miraculous formula, which we believe, at least Krishwan believes, that is very much achievable by every single person, no matter the age, size, space, wherever you are. So we have with us Krishwan. Now we've spoken about manifestation. People will believe in it when it happens, alright? So rather than the other way, the problem what we want is believe in it and then it will happen. Here at least our mindset is when it happens, then we will believe in it. That's the way it is. So talk to me about the belief, limiting beliefs, and how do you manifest it? What is the process?
Take it small then. If you believe and then you want, if you see it and then you want to see it happen, take it small then. Manifest smaller things that little by little by little by little. Manifest the smallest thing. If you just think of an object, think of a name. There's Chennai Live right here. So if I go out and if I see Chennai Live, I manifested that. You understand?
Yeah.
That's a connection. That's a synchronicity. That's a manifestation. Take that manifestation and write it down on your phone notes or on a piece of paper. Write it down. Not a piece of paper, something more that you see more. Maybe on your phone or maybe on your fridge door. Write it down. The more you accumulate it, the more you understand that you're able to do it. How do you make a business big? The more you have, like you have 5 customers, then you have 10 customers, then you have 100 customers. Now you know this thing is actually moving. It's actually generating revenue. So your belief system in that has been imprinted. From that belief system, you jump in onto a bigger belief system. From that belief system, you jump in onto a bigger belief system. And your reality is just constantly reflecting it back. So you don't take it easy. You don't have to stress. Right? The minute you stress about manifestation, the matter is game over.
But that's the beauty. Once you start wanting so badly to manifest, that's the problem.
Because it comes from because if you're wanting so bad, it comes from a lack of having it. Like so, the first step is just accept everything for where it is right now. Okay, accept everything for where it is, and just be happy that you have it. That's it. Just be happy and know you have it. That's it.
Lovely, yeah.
From that point, then you're in a neutral position at that point. In fact, you're even feeling happy for what you have, and you're feeling happy for your body, for
There
your
is
fingernails.
gratitude, there's self-contentment. When you have all of this, then I think the universe starts giving you more.
Not just that, because when you have all of that, you're in a happy vibration.
Right.
And the universe wants to replicate that vibration back to you. And when you start manifesting, you're also manifesting in the same vibration. So the universe is like, okay, I'll give it back to you in this form. You ordered paneer butter masala, okay, let's go get to the waiter. Have him give you that paneer
With
butter
extra
masala.
butter.
With extra butter. With extra butter. 3-4 naans extra.
You're a big foodie, dude. Right from Domino's pizza to
Yeah.
butter
Oh
masala to
my,
Coke.
oh my.
Okay, we'll talk about a menu card a bit later. But tell me how important is gratitude?
Gratitude is like, it's not, see, why are you doing gratitude? You're doing gratitude because in a way you're shifting the vibration of gratitude is what? Gratitude is happiness, thankfulness. If you say thank you to somebody, don't you feel happy? Or
From complaining to acknowledging is the journey of gratitude.
yeah, it feels good. It feels good. So gratitude is simply another vibration, like just happiness. Just gratitude is a way of getting to that vibration.
Yeah, right. Okay. And once you have this gratitude, because a lot of people believe in this gratitude practice, meditative practice, visualization practice, like you were talking about, writing down as well, something that you see more often, exactly what you said, put on your fridge door, put on your mobile phone, a place that hits your eyes more often, gives you that reminder again and again. So what is the process of manifestation? Do we have a time? Do we have a place? Do we have a space? Do we have a venue? How do you do that?
I'd suggest you have none of it.
Okay.
I'd suggest you have none of it because you just know that okay, if I tell you just know, you're gonna be like, yeah, I get that. But just let it go and be happy for where you are. Don't have any limitation. See, again, I'll bring back that restaurant thing, okay? Because it's just an example that I use very often. You're going to a restaurant, you're ordering food, okay? Now, the waiter takes your order, and the waiter and the chef is the universe, all right? So let the waiter and chef be a universe. You don't know how much time. You're not going to ask him 45 minutes, 44 minutes, 43 minutes. You're not going to
say, sir, quick kondu
vanga. Okay. But even if he takes his own sweet time, he's going to take his own sweet time and it's going to come and maybe he's even better than what he
And
expected.
you'd rather not keep complaining and cribbing, correct?
Yeah.
As you wait, just have a good time with the ambience and environment of the restaurant.
When you're having complaining and cribbing, what's happening realistically over there is that energy is being given. The guy chef inside is also complaining and cribbing, and
Or they'll say they'll spit in your food and they'll say that.
You know, when you have a bad vibration, sir, sometimes you'll see your charger doesn't work, your phone doesn't work, you might slip and fall, almost slip and fall. If you have a good vibration, those things just naturally happen. It just, it keeps coming like, oh no, it just keeps coming. It's like, oh, whoa. You know?
Everything starts sinking, materializing, happening, all in good time. You never planned it. It just happened the way you desired. And that's the beauty sometimes.
Yeah. And what were you asking about the manifestation thing?
Whether it's a time and place or a habit that's required.
There is no time and place, and habit. Habit is there. Habit is the key. Like, because you are practicing something. Why habit is the key is, let's even take the word habit and throw it in the garbage. No need even habit. It's because you want to be in a different vibration. You want to feel a different way every day from the way you were feeling before.
Correct.
So that naturally becomes a habit because it becomes a wanting for you to live in that lifestyle. If I want to grow thin and I want to have something, or I want to hit the gym every day because I feel like I'm doing it, and then that becomes a habit. So that habit is literally just a term. You can even take the term and not even use it at all. And at some point, you will be doing that habit naturally because you want to be in that lifestyle that you want to live. So there is no time, there is no venue, there is no place and date of birth for manifestation. But you have, it's just about manifestation is just like another thing, like becoming an athlete or trying something new. And the more you do it, the more you get good at it. And it's your own pace. Take your own sweet taste. Take 2 years, 5 years,
And
10
let
years.
it go. Let it go is what you say. Don't keep
Go in
clinging
the
on
flow.
to it. You don't keep complaining, waiting, anticipating, grudging, cribbing.
Hope for the best.
Hope for the best. Be happy with
Yeah.
what you have.
Every
at
day,
the
wake
moment.
up and hope for the best. See everything as a lesson. That itself, in a thing, puts you in a positive place. It puts you on a positive place. Okay, he did something to me. Okay, now you might see it as it might look as negative, but then you understand that that's an energy. I don't want to involve myself in it. So you'll be like, okay, maybe I don't want to talk to him anymore. And but that's doing you good. That's a benefit that happened because you have to see what you want. By seeing what you don't want, you know what you want, and so you can just start moving towards what you want. So when you are putting yourself in a good place, however possible you can at that moment, it might be seeing Netflix, some comedy show, or it might be going and taking a walk. Also, you can also indulge yourself with fire, water, air, and earth. Okay, see, all these things are like permission slips that can help you transcend to a better vibration, like instantly or partially instantly. If you indulge yourself with this, like taking walks in nature or taking showers or all these things, and you think the water is cleansing you, the water is actually cleansing you because your belief systems are the ones that are creating the reality for you personally. So you can choose to indulge in these things. Some people indulge in crystals to keep their vibration positive. I've done that before when I didn't understand so much of this. And so many other things, guided meditations, all these are tools to help you raise your vibration. And the more you get the understanding of what the vibration is, the more you should take that vibration and put it in the ground and tap that flag like 5 times until it goes deep in. What I'm trying to say is you have to ground yourself. Grounding is such an important part of manifestations, of having a good vibe, of living with a smile every day, of just enjoying your life. It's just that grounding is such an important part because when you go out again into the environment, you go out again it's back to the lower vibration because the rest of the people haven't got what you got. Didn't understand what you have. So you're again susceptible to taking in that vibration and again. So yes, your communications will drop. People will leave your life. New people might enter your life. It's all a part of the process. But it's just about grounding yourself, taking it step by step, and going one after the other.
Got it. I mean, you've explained it so beautifully, Krishwan. I mean, it's quite easy to understand that life, as they always said, is a journey. It's a journey of manifestation, achieving your dreams, and making all your wishes and desires come true right in front of you, in your control, mostly. Right? Thank you very much, Krishwan. And as we discussed as well, everything happens twice. Once on your mind, or once in your mind, and once in front of your eyes. Thank you so much, Krishwan. It was lovely connecting with you. Thank you for being this lovely spiritual life coach who showed us different perceptions of life, making it feel that life doesn't happen to you, you happen to life. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ravi.